Hello guys, it is me again, it's HorrorFan34, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to another one of the Thrill Me Thursdays challenges that's done by Hey Isn't That Devon Graham. Now for this one, it's your top 5 straight-to-video horror. So basically these are 5 films that I picked that are my favorites that went direct-to-video. And I really had to think about this one, because I had to scroll through like some of the ones I've seen and things like that to try to get a feel of which ones are my favorite ones. So I figured these are the top 5 that I went with. So I hope you guys enjoy this list, and let's get started. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight to it. So coming in at number 5, I don't have the DVD. I don't own it. Close the door there for a second. But number 5 is Sometimes They Come Back for More. This is like one of the later installments of the Sometimes They Come Back series. I mainly like this one because I like this one. I thought this was a pretty decent direct-to-video sequel. I'm just gonna look up some quick info on the film, but I'm just gonna mention things like that, but I mainly like it because I really like Clayton Rohner because he's the lead, and I like Clayton Rohner from April Fool's Day and things like that. I do pretty much enjoy most of the Sometimes They Come Back movies. Pretty much all of them I do enjoy. I like the fact that this one took place in like the Arctic Circle, kind of like had a feel of like John Carpenter's The Thing, kind of like vibe, but this time instead of like that, but it's with demons coming out from under the ground. Things like that. I love like the tagline, like hell is finally frozen over, and overall I think it's a pretty decent direct-to-video sequel. I do enjoy Sometimes They Come Back for More. Let's get on to the next one here, just so okay. So number 4 is actually right here, The Mangler Reborn. The third and final installment of the Mangler films. Now, I know a lot of people really hate this movie and things like that. I'm one of the few that actually think this movie is actually pretty good. Because it went back to the original roots of what the first Mangler was. I hated the Mangler 2 because they made the Mangler 2 into something that wasn't like the first movie, and they made it more like a computer virus and things like that, and it was just so bad. And poor Lance Henriksen. I mean, Lance Henriksen is a great character actor, like Aliens, and really enjoy him in Stone Cold with William Forsythe and Brian Bosworth. Poor Lance Henriksen could not save that movie. But this one though went back to the roots. It takes place after the events of the first movie, so I like that it does have a connection to the first movie. And it's basically about this repairman, played by Weston Blakesley. And basically he finds pieces of the Mangler in his basement. He gets possessed by the machine, and basically it follows around. He's getting people one by one and bringing them into his house and feeding them to the Mangler. And you have Amy Brooks as the lead female, who was in Critters 3. And you have and at the same time you also have this father and son burglary team. The father is actually Reggie Bannister from the Phantasm movies, and it deals with them trying to escape the repairman guy, and same thing with Amy Brooks. But it's really bloody, and I like the fact that it took place after like the first movie and things like that. So really do enjoy that movie. So coming in at number 3 is has to be like one of my top favorite ones when it comes to straight-to-video movies, Ticks. I do own the DVD. I got it at Comic-Con many years ago, back in like 2010 or 11 when I went to New York Comic-Con. Really do enjoy Ticks. It's basically, you know, about these kids going on this camping trip, and basically you have Seth Green as one of the kids. You also, and if you hear that in the barking, that's my dog. Anyways, so back to what I was saying before, but really do enjoy Seth Green in the movie. You also have Alfonso Ribeiro, a little bit before Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, is one of the kids, and it basically is about these kids going on this camping trip, and there's this chemical gets spilled on this dog, and the dog had these ticks, and they overgrow into these big sizes. They kill Clint Howard, who's actually experimenting with them, and he gets killed, and then the ticks come after the kids in the woods. Really great creature feature, straight-to-video horror film. Number 2 for me is a film called Madhouse. This one has people like Jordan Ladd. You also have Joshua Leonard and things like that. This is a really solid movie that I don't want to get too much into detail about. Basically, I'll just read up what the plot for you. But yeah, it's about a psychiatric. It's about a mental health place, and basically it says a young psychiatric intern unearths secrets about the mental health facility in which he works. And you also have people. Joshua Leonard. You have Jordan Ladd. You also have Natasha Lyonne, and also Lance Henderson in the film as well. Directed by William Butler. Now, that name sounds familiar, William Butler. He's an actor. He was in Friday the 13th Part 7. He was in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. And he's also a director, too. He directed a couple movies, too. So, it's pretty cool how William Butler got to direct this movie. Really great movie. Really solid straight-to-video horror film. And my number 1 favorite straight-to-video horror film. I really had to think about it, because when I saw this one, I'm like, oh, I forgot that I really do enjoy this movie. And I have the film on DVD right here. My number 1 is Gacy, which, of course, is about the serial killer in real life, John Wayne Gacy. Yeah, John Wayne Gacy. And they also redid this film again with William Forsythe as John Gacy. In this one, you have Mark Holton, who was in League of Their Own. He was in Leprechaun. He was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure and things like that. He plays John Wayne Gacy. You also have Adam Baldwin in the film as well. I thought this was a really solid interpretation of the story. Very low budget because it was straight to video, but I still do enjoy this film a lot. So that's my list for the top 5 straight to video horror. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys next time. You guys take care.